Heather here from Faraway Fun. It's only 9 days now until Phil and I go on our biggest adventure yet, backpacking around Southeast Asia. But before we go backpacking, we have to pack our bags. The most important part of that is our bag. So just to let you know, the one I'm taking with me is the Osprey Fairview 55 litre. The reason I've got 55 litre is because it came with a free day pack as well. The day pack just unattaches itself. And then off you go. I just thought this was really handy for things like the smaller excursions, like going to the waterfalls and temples. I can grab this and I'm off, and I can leave this then in a locker at the hostel. So that's why I went for this one in particular. The other reason to get the Fairview Osprey bag is it's designed for women. That means all the straps from my waist and my shoulders are narrower, designed for narrower frames, and the shoulder straps have chest adjustments as well, so that when I'm kind of buckling up I can adjust it better for comfort. The final thing is the Osprey makes it really easy to pack your backpack. It's a side-loading backpack, which means I pack it like a suitcase. So now I've spoken to you about what my bag is, I'm now just going to pack it and kind of tell you why I'm packing some of the things I'm packing. So first thing I'm packing are my walking shoes. We're hoping to go for kind of a short hike through and around the Mekong River sides, so I really wanted a pair of durable shoes that were going to make sure I was well supported and also were waterproof. Now, the next thing I'm going to be putting in my bag is also my biggest thing, and it's all my clothes. I've got it in a packing cube. So while I was researching what to buy and what to pack for travelling, packing cubes were a reoccurring thing on other travel guides and blogs. The reason is they keep your bag organised. I know which packing cubes have what in, but also they compress it, a bit like how vacuum bags allow you to compress everything before you throw them in the loft. The packing cubes are a really simple version of that, but instead of vacuuming, I just zip it up. In here I've got t-shirts, shorts and one dress. Not too much, to be honest. I'm hoping to buy some things out there like my elephant trousers and some nice sarongs. So on to the next item, and it's my next packing cube. It's just my swimming costumes. More than one, just because I don't like putting wet costumes back on. So the idea is if I have to kind of go from swimming costume and then rest and then swimming costume, I can just put on a dry one instead. Then the last of my packing cubes is just my underwear packing cube. I am bringing sports bras as the only main bra really, because one, I'm hoping to be quite active out there, trying lots of different things, but also it folds the smallest, so it's most convenient to pack. I've then got my sleeping bag liner. So this was one of those items that I actually didn't know existed until researching what to bring with me backpacking. It's highly recommended because it gives you kind of an element of luxury when staying out at different hostels or sleeping in a hammock at night. And yeah, it's just for that extra bit of comfort really. Wherever you're staying, you don't have to worry about, you know, what that stain is, for example, because I can sleep in this. Slightly more boring addition now are my shoes. I'm packing flip-flops for the communal showers and then sandals, as they'll be my everyday wear while I'm out there. A microfiber towel is going in my bag as well. The reason I'm bringing this and not just a basic towel is similar to the swimming costumes. It's quick drying, it's not going to be wet if I'm using it too often, and I really don't want my bag smelling damp just because my towel didn't dry in time, so I've got one of these. My first aid bag, very basic stuff in here from plasters to painkillers, but there is one addition in here that's a bit different, and that's our Malarone. We're not going to be in high risk areas of malaria too often, but there is the chance of us kind of dipping our toes into a more jungle area or a higher risk area, so to be safe we've packed Malarone or an anti-malarial tablet. And then last but not least for this main bag is my toiletry bag or wash bag. I've gone for the hanging one just because I know that sideboard or cupboard space is going to be quite hard to come by in the hostels and in the communal bathrooms, so it just means I can hook it on and I've got everything there. There's two things I think that are my most important in here. It's my sun cream. I've got Factor 50. I burn really easily in the summer, and I've heard that Factor 50 in particular is harder to find in Thailand and in surrounding countries, so I'm actually bringing 2 bottles of that myself. And the second thing is a moon cup. So I've only used it a few times, I'm still quite new to it. The only reason I've got a moon cup is other travellers swear by it as like a really great tool. It's reusable, you don't have to worry about buying any sanitary products while you're out there. So yeah, that's one of those things I've just packed away in there. That's my main backpack all packed and ready to go off to the airport and then onwards. And again, the day pack as well. I'm not going to go through packing this one. All that's going to be in there is the Kindle, a 3DS, things to keep me entertained at the airports, and like power adapters and things like that. If you think I've forgotten anything or I've packed too much, please tell me in the comments down below. It's my first time doing anything like this, so I'm sure I've made mistakes aplenty. Down below I'll also show you a link to the blog I've written about my backpack, and in that blog will be some hyperlinks detailing some of the particular items I've packed along the way. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you when we go further into our adventures.